let's go. Get in here. Get in here right now. Get in here. Hey, we got 30 minutes for the rest of our lives. 30 minutes for the rest of our lives.
Reaching out. Wilson. Step. Throw. Lets it fly.
Stroud on first down. He was looking downfield. He's going downfield toward the end zone. Down!
The play. Stroud. End zone. Touchdown.
Well, the Cowboys.
Rockets. Oh, we're going Christmas and Rockets.
Alright, football fans, the countdown is on, and I know we're all itching for the NFL season to start, and unfortunately, since I'm not Roger Goodell, I cannot have a live action game going right now, but I can actually give you guys something just as exciting. By the end of this video, you're going to be ahead of the game, and you're going to know which 3 teams are going to break out and have a really good season next year. But before we get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on anything in the latest for football and basketball news. And if you're pumped for this NFL season just like I am, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps out the channel and it helps me get within the YouTube algorithm. Where do I even start with the Houston Texans? This team has made some of the most aggressive and impactful moves this offseason, setting themselves up as a serious contender. If you take a close look at their roster changes, you'll notice that they've only added upgrades with virtually no downgrades. For starters, they brought in Stephon Diggs, a dynamic playmaker who's going to elevate their passing game to new heights. This isn't just a minor improvement, this is a game-changing addition. Diggs has consistently been one of the top wide receivers in the league, and his ability to stretch the field is going to open up so many opportunities for CJ Stroud and the rest of this offense. But the Texans didn't just stop there. They replaced Blake Cashman, a solid linebacker, with Azeez Al-Shaair. This is a significant upgrade that's going to tighten up their run defense and add versatility in coverage. On their defensive line, they have another bold move by swapping out Jonathan Grenard for Danielle Hunter. Now, Grenard was no slouch, but Hunter is definitely a different beast altogether. He's one of the premier pass rushers in the NFL, and his presence is going to be felt immediately. With Hunter leading the charge, the Texans pass rush, which was already respectable with 46 sacks last season, which actually ranked them 10th in the NFL, is poised to become even more dominant. The Texans front office didn't just make moves, they made statements. They've positioned themselves to compete with the best, and you can see that in every transaction that they've made. Some might argue that the Texans have one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, and to be fair, they do. But I see that as a blessing in disguise. The schedule isn't just a hurdle, it's a proving ground. It's a test to see if this team can hang with the elite, and I'm confident they're going to pass that test with flying colors. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they ace it, given how well-rounded that this team has become. Offensively, Bobby Slowick's creative play calling is exactly what you need for a young quarterback like CJ Stroud. Slowick knows how to maximize his players' strengths, and that was evident last season when he helped Nico Collins develop into nearly a 1,300-yard receiver, and it turned Devin Singletary into a versatile running back with over 1,000 all-purpose yards. Now, with Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon added to the mix, Slowick has even more weapons at his disposal, and this offense is going to be very explosive. I think we're going to see some incredible things from this offense this season. On the defensive side of the ball, DeMeco Ryans is a perfect coach for this system. Ryans isn't just a coach, he's a motivator, a leader, and someone who knows how to get the best out of his players. Last season, despite not having the most talent, Ryans' defense played with heart and intensity. They just wanted it more, and it showed in their performance. The defense allowed just 330.7 yards per game, ranking them 12th in the NFL, which is impressive considering the competition they faced. This season, with additions they've made and Ryan's leadership, I expect the defense to take another step forward. The chemistry between the coaching staff and the players is strong, and that's something that's going to be a huge factor in their success. The Texans are building something special, and I believe they're going to be surprising a lot of people this season. They've got the talent, the coaching, and the discipline, and the players, and honestly, I just can't wait to see it all unfold. Man, what a time it is to be a Jets fan. The buzz around this team is electric, and for good reason. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers returning, Mike Williams coming in from the Chargers, and Breece Hall looking like one of the best running backs in the entire league. And let's not forget Garrett Wilson. This guy already showing signs of being one of the top receivers in the NFL. Plus, the Jets have one of the most formidable defenses in the NFL, anchored by shutdown corner himself, Sauce Gardner. On paper, the Jets are stacked, no question about it. But the real challenge, putting all of these pieces together on the field. This season is their golden opportunity. The Jets are entering the season with the 11th easiest schedule in the NFL. That's exactly what they need, in my opinion. Some winnable games that early on that can build some confidence and momentum. It's like when you're putting together a puzzle and you get all those easy pieces first. Once they got their groove, this team could be unstoppable. Head coach Robert Saleh has his work cut for him. He's got to figure out the best way to utilize an offense featuring Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and Mike Williams. And on the defense, maximizing the talents of Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner will be key. Last season, the Jets defense allowed just 189.4 passing yards per game, ranking them 3rd in the NFL. If Saleh can get this group clicking this year, they're going to be even more of a nightmare for opposing teams. The main point here, the Jets have all the pieces they need to win. They just need to put it all together. With the talent on this roster, the right strategy, and a bit of momentum, this team isn't just looking to make the playoffs, they're aiming for a deep run. Jets fans, this could honestly be your year, and I would be ready if you're a fan. Last season, the Chiefs were great, but for them, great isn't enough. They finished 11-6, which for any other team would be stellar, but for the Chiefs, it felt like they were playing with one hand tied behind their back. And that's why I believe this season they're going to blow everyone away. Let's start with the offseason moves. Brett Veach, the mastermind GM, added Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown. 2 lightning fast receivers that can stretch the field. That's just unfair, especially when you got Mahomes at the helm. Imagine the deep bombs, the broken coverages. I mean, we're looking at Tyreek Hill back in the day here. And what about last season? The Chiefs racked up almost 6,000 yards, ranking 7th in the league. They were top 10 in points scored, and yet there's so much room for improvement and untapped potential here. Now the advanced stats. The Chiefs were 2nd in the NFL on 3rd downs, converting nearly 50% of the time. And in the red zone, they were scoring touchdowns nearly 64% of times, ranking them as 5th in the NFL. This is an offense that not only moves the ball, but does it when it counts the most. On defense, they ranked 8th in total yards allowed, with a strong pass defense holding teams to just over 3,300 yards. They were also 3rd in generating pressure, disrupting nearly 29% of opponent dropbacks. This defense isn't just a supporting act, they're a force in their own right. And beyond stars like Mahomes or Kelsey, the Chiefs are stacked. Creed Humphrey, Isaiah Pacheco, these guys are the glue that hold everything together, and we haven't even scratched the surface of what they can become. So why do I think the Chiefs are going to break out next season? Because they're not just going to be good, they're going to be dominant. The pieces are all there: an elite quarterback, a mastermind coach, upgraded weapons on offense, and a defense that knows how to get the job done. If you're looking for a team to bet on, to put your faith in, to get excited about, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. So buckle up, Chiefs Kingdom. I can't wait to watch the Kansas City Chiefs this year, and I'm excited to see them push it to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. And like I said at the beginning, make sure you guys like the video if you guys are as excited for the football season as I am. I hope you can tell by the enthusiasm in this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to stay in the know about basketball and football. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.